I'm back out tonight doing a little bit of woodland camping in my free UFL Four Seasons tent. I'm not used to walking up that slope, but I've just walked up then. It's taken my breath away a little bit. We've had that much rain. I'm not even going to really attempt to try and light a fire. So we are going to be cooking with a gas stove, and I'm bringing back a meal that you've all asked me to do for a while now. So we're getting into autumn now, so the longer nights are back. So it means you expect yourselves to be spending a lot more time within your tent. Right, so we do have a visitor to the camp, vegan outdoorsman. As always, good to have some company, especially when you're scared in these woods full of Bigfoots and crazy creatures. I'm not on about Dan there either. He's not exactly a Bigfoot. Probably a Bigfoot granddad now. Strunk in age.
Thank you, Daniel.
You're very welcome. Right, so there we have it, my TAIJI 2 3F Euro gear tent with the Four Seasons inner. When you buy this tent, you can get it with the 2 seasons inner, so you know you can pick and choose what you want. I always went for the 4 seasons. It's lightweight, pretty decent. I do have a review video of it on my channel, so I will share that at the end of the video for you. It'll pop up on the screen. But it's a spacious 2-person tent, double doors, so you can get in from this side or the other side if you're camping with a friend. Right, so I thought I'd just quickly bring you in and show you what's in my dry bags. So in this one, it's mainly like my battery pack, lights, torches, another light, some spare wires. I do bring out quite a bit of stuff. Some cables to charge my phone with and on my lights. A few coffees, always keep a lighter and some tissue, and a spoon. In this one, it's my own bargains puller. And the yellow one, you know what, to be truthful, I can't even remember what I put in these bags. I just like some clothes for the evening, in case I got my socks wet, some base camp sleep suit there, something to get into to get out of my normal clothes. And in the green one, that's my sleeping bag liner, my Unigear air mat, what I completely highly rate, and my Naturehike down sleeping bag. I'm going to do a video on this soon, that'll be coming to the channel very soon. Perfect for this time of year, autumn time, heading towards the winter, so I'll be looking forward to trying that. I think them two, sleeping bag and my sleeping bag liner, I think I'll be plenty warm there. That's the sort of stuff that I do bring. Like I said, after last weekend, or weekend before it was, when I got absolutely wet through, some of my stuff got wet in the bag as well. That's why I've started picking up these bags again and putting all my stuff inside these. For what it is, it saves a lot of time if all goes wrong. Nescafe coffees, 3-in-1, very, very ideal for this sort of stuff. So I've just come for a little walk, seen 3 deer bounce, or is it like spring, doing, doing, doing like they do. I like to see that, that's why I like camping in Woodland. I like to see the animals what live in places like this. What I was on about earlier is what I'm going to be doing is, in Bradford there's like a group of homeless people, and they had the tents set up and the sleeping bags, and they've gone somewhere and someone's come along and set fire to them. Now you could put in the Bradford Telegraph and Argus in Google if you want, and it'll come up and you'll see it there if you scroll down, and they've burnt all the equipment. So what I'm thinking about doing is, tomorrow me and my daughter, we're going to go collect all the sleeping bags what I've been buying in the budget camping equipments, and we're going to get 2 tents what I've actually got, and some air mats what I don't need, and we're going to take them down to them, because I'm just going to say it as it is, and I hope people don't get it the wrong ways. They're homeless, you know. Previous times people have tried to help them, but they don't accept the help. But that does not give the right for someone to go and destroy what they've got. The very little bit of equipment they have in life, they've gone and done that, they've burnt it. Now some people out there will say, well, they choose to be homeless, so don't want to help. I see it from both sides, but what I don't see the point is someone wrecking their things as a joke, as a mess around with their friends. It's not fair. If they do choose to be homeless or they don't choose to be homeless, it don't give the right for someone to do that. So I know I've got enough equipment to help 4 of them out. So I will be doing that tomorrow with my daughter. I don't know if I'm going to record it, because I'm not sure if it'll drag in the wrong attention to the channel. But what I do know is I can help them, and I will help them. It's not fair. People shouldn't do that to them just because they're homeless. Right, so my setup, like I say, is very easy. The air mat, my sleeping bag, the Naturehike CWZ 400. There's my old bargains puller and my sleeping bag liner there. I think I'll be pretty warm in that setup. Vegan Dan's just brought like this mat thing what he puts under the air mat, so I think insulating my sleeping system like Dan's doing is probably a good idea for me to look into as well. Check out Dan's video, he shows some bits on there what he's added to his. He's done a lot of research on what to get for the colder weathers, so I'm just going to copy his, whatever he gets, and if it works for him, it'll work for me. So I'm just going to follow Dan on this one. You're welcome, Dan. You're an inspiration. Anyway, I know I'll be alright on this for tonight. Any further on into winter time as it's coming on to us, I'll have to think about the insulation, so we'll definitely look at that. In this bag here, like I say, it's just clothes, stuff I can wear. I did expect the rain to be a lot worse, but like I said earlier, I'm only in local Woodland. I really don't need to worry about the weight that I'm carrying. Some trackies, I'll probably go overkill. Some socks, base camp, set up there, the bottoms, the top and the fleece. I've probably gone way over top, but like I've just said, I didn't have far to come. It didn't add much weight to my sack, so it'll be alright. No, sometimes this is what camping can be all about, just to be out. It's like a mini break away from reality. You know, your working week, your family life. Because once you're here and you've set up, say your tent, your sleeping setup, you've had a coffee, it's time to like just to zone out from things. And like now I know, well, what really have I got to do? I can go cook my tea, go lay in my tent, why not just sit down, chill out for a bit, listen to birds. It's crazy to know this location, it's not far away from anything, but it's so quiet. It really is nice. I say it a lot on my channel, you know, you just got to be the person who's get up, get out and give it a go. I've shown you some videos, you know, but you don't really need to spend a lot of money to start camping. I think the budget video below this one, well, one below the video below this, the go outdoors one, £148 I think I spent, and I got a decent setup there. You know, the Vango tent, the Vango sleeping bag, £33 for that. Good sleeping bag. A lot of people said they've used it and they do rate that sleeping bag. The air mat, it's a foam self-inflating mat. You can check the video out if you've not yet seen it. But that setup will do you to probably back end of October. Oh, after that you'd have to obviously get a better air mat and stuff, probably a better tent, but it just shows, and I've shown it a few times now, but you don't need to go out and spend £600 on a tent, £400 on a sleeping bag. It can be done on a budget. Now, a lot of people have been saying, yeah, but you know, that budget, you know, it's too cheap. Well, a lot of people don't have the money to go spend on all this big end equipment. You know, look how everything's going at the moment. Everything's going up. Cost of living, your gas and electric, all that's going through the roof. The people what just scrape by each month now are going to be scraping by even worse. And it's normally the people with young families what struggle a lot. And if you've got a really good paid job, you and your wife, and you don't have your kids at home, well, I can see why, you know, people will say, well, you know, that equipment's rubbish, you shouldn't use it. But what everyone's got to realise is there's probably more people out there what can't afford the expensive camping stuff than can afford it. And that's why I do enjoy doing the budget videos. The go outdoor one were brilliant. I'm doing a hammock, yeah, well, you know, I say my H there, hammock. My budget hammock set up very soon. I did I brought myself a hammock and tarp about 7 months ago from Amazon for £48. So I'll be using that one. So for that video I won't need to spend too much money to do it, but I still have to put the price of the hammock and tarp within the price of the budget. So even if I say, you know, the budget's going to be £150 hammock setup, really it's just going to probably cost me £100 because I've already got the hammock and the tarp. But still, if someone's going to go buy that, they'd have to spend the money on the tarp and hammock. Yeah, so I'm going to do that one next, and then I've got to think about trying to find one. What people want me to do is an Amazon one, and a lot of people asking me to see if I can do second-hand equipment setup. So eBay, Facebook, see if I can go on them and find some cheap equipment for them videos. Look, I'm just mumbling away now. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy the sounds and just chill out for about half an hour. Right, so the rain is starting. It's going to get worse as the night goes on. So what I do need to do is crack on with doing some dinner. Probably one of the best parts about my, a bit girly, wasn't it? Best part about my channel really, some cooking. M&M's for later. So we do have some mushrooms and onions chopped up already. We've got some garlic oil. Don't want that to sit in there, my coat really. I got some copy of beef jerky from Lidl. Marinated strips of British and Irish beef ready to eat, so I'll have them later. A few extra coffees. We do have some chilies. Last time I did that I put too much on, but I got it, give me a cups. So the thing what you've all been asking for me to do is bring back the steaks. Well, 2 steaks. I got them from Aldi. £11. £11 for them. But to get them, it's still cheaper than the meal what I've done below this, £18. I like how they put the security tag on it. There's a little security code there. I don't know how they know. Oh yeah, there, look. I wonder if when they rub it over at till, but it senses it, but it's gone. Been sold. That there. Just that little thing there. If you walk out the door with that without paying, it'll alarm the doors, won't it? That is cool, that, isn't it? Something so simple as that can stop people nicking from shops. And what I've got is my frying pan. Now, you haven't seen this for a while on the channel. I've got the stove what Bushman Mick gave me. I can never remember how to do this. There we go, just got to turn them out. I bet Mick's watching now going, what are you doing? There we go. Basically all we're going to do is put the frying pan on, warm the frying pan up, put a little bit of the oil and the garlic in it, and then fry the steaks. Let's crack on, eh? Right, it's time to put the steak on. Ready? Let's go for this. Oh, that sounds amazing. Really does. Wow, dinner is smelling amazing. If there were any Bigfoots around, or like that, they'd definitely be smelling this water. 100%. Now, I'm not sure if this will come as a shock to you. Do brace yourselves, you know, this is going to be a massive shock. I remembered my knife, but not my fork. But I do have a spoon. I'm going to spoon you steak. So I can use my spoon. That's not a bad thing. At least I've got some. I remember a video back last year. Could have been earlier this year actually. I brung out a full trifle and I had to eat that with a fork because I forgot the spoon. It's like whatever I do, I forget the things I need. I'm not too bothered. I'm not too bothered at all. Unless it's somewhere and I can't see it. Nah. Oh well. Just turning over these steaks now. Look at that. Gorgeous. Oh yes. Right, so my dinner is now done. Just leave it to rest for a couple of minutes. Just eating the mushrooms and the onions. You can taste the chilli and the flavour as well, plus the flavours of the steak. Wow. Got a little bit of kick to it, but it's not going to be too bad. Wow. Them chilies have really flavoured up the meat. Wow. There's really not much more better than this. When you're out camping, I think this is the highlight of the camp. Making some dinner when you're hungry. Don't matter what you make. If it's, I don't know, a pot noodle, cheap noodles. You know, if you just want to bring, someone said he brings beans and he puts like pepper in them and stuff. That's what he eats every time he's out. That's still the highlight, innit? That's something he's doing. Or she's doing when they're not in the home. You know, out in the woods or wherever they're camping. It's different to what they do through the week, innit? So it becomes like the highlight. Brilliant. If you've not tried camping yet, try your best to try it next year. You know, when it starts to get warmer again. Just get out and give it a try. We'll have a look at them later on. I still have some mushrooms and some onions left. I don't think I'm going to eat them. Wow, chili's a little bit there. Woo. There you go. That's when you know I've got. It'll be a little bit spicier. I'm a right girl when it comes to things like that. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Right, so I've taken a few pictures at tent. quick dashed at tents because it started raining. So this is it really for night, innit? I'm just going to sit in the tents, do whatever I do. I can't really call it a rain video, can I? Because it's not like the rain is like continuous. It's 5-second showers, or be a little bit realistic with that. 6 seconds. No, it's not raining for long, so it's like there's no point even trying to say it's a rainy camp, because it ain't a rainy camp. Unless it picks up through night, I don't know. Just tent camping, that's all it is, at its best. That is a problem with, you know, as you're coming into the winter time. You got to accept that you're going to be in your tents a long time. So it's where like power banks. What are power banks? Power banks. Yeah, power banks are good to keep your phone charged. You can watch a film or do whatever you like to do on there. But this is the thing with winter camping now. Long nights. But it's good. It's all good. I'll bring you back in a bit. Well, I think you can hear for yourselves. The rain is here. It's been like it for about 10 minutes now. I just thought there's no point in recording it, but this is it for the rest at night. I thought I'd bring you back. Tent camping in the rain, la 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 la. Not too bad, is it? Getting a bit worse now. Well, this is it. It's the overnight rainstorm. I'll bring you back if it I'll bring you back if it gets in more interesting. I don't want to keep bringing you backwards and forwards just because of rain. What's a bit bloody... Look, it's pointless, isn't it? But I do love the sound of that. Well, good morning. That rain last night was unbelievable. I wish it rained like that when we got here, so that would have made some great footage. I didn't want to keep bringing you back just because it rained, but it came down like really bad for about 10 minutes, and I was wondering if the tent was going to leak at one point, but it didn't. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get up, I'm going to make myself a drink, get out of these evening wear clothes, my wool socks, mindful meals. We went to Scotland about sometime last year actually, and he gave me these wool socks. Really keep your feet warm. It's not cold now, but you know, you just like that warmth, don't you? We're English. We don't like the cold, and then we don't like it when it's warm. We don't like it when it's alright. English, we can never make us mind up about the weather. We whinge when it's hot, we whinge when it's cold. It's just the way we are. Anyway, let's make a drink. nice cup of coffee in the morning, Woodland. The temperature in that tent is different to what it is outside. A few degrees warmer. It's the 4-season one, so it's going to be a bit better anyway. But that tent is becoming my number one tent these days. I might get that one out and get the the OEX Lynx 2 out and do a side-by-side video of them. But I'm really enjoying using that tent. So I'm not going to show you packing everything away. It's pointless doing that. If you like this video and you definitely want to see more, you can hit here by subscribing to my channel. I'll let YouTube recommend a video there to you. And if you're some of the people that subscribed over the last week to me, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you're some of the people that's been subscribed to my channel for a hell of a long time, I appreciate that as well. I just appreciate everybody who hits that button and subscribes to my channel by pressing that one. Thanks for watching. I'll definitely see you next time.